Citadelle Des Morts is now easier than ever, so today I'm gonna show you how to beat the main quest Easter egg and the boss fight every single time. So make sure you smash the like button, subscribe for more content, and let's get this. Alright guys, here we are on Citadelle Des Morts, and today I want to show you how you can beat the main quest Easter egg and the boss fight every single time extremely easy. Today we're using the GPR assault rifle. Not gonna lie, one of the better ARs for this boss fight. It does a lot of good armor damage. I'm gonna put the loadout on the screen right now because I feel like a lot of you want to see this. And today I want to show you how easy it is to beat this map. I don't know, since the latest updates and everything and the latest additions to the game, I feel like every map has gotten way easier than it used to be. So today it's time to do the Citadelle Des Morts. I'm gonna pass a bit around so I can open up the map and everything, and then we'll get into the actual Easter egg where we do some Easter egg skips and stuff like that. So make sure you smash the like button, subscribe for more content, and let's get this. Alright guys, we managed to open up the map. We talked to Craft in order to start the Easter egg. Make sure you do that. Never forget to talk to Mr. Craft because some of the items are not going to spawn on the map if you don't do that. And now I'm going to show you how to do the page skip. Basically, you don't have to pick up all the pages, break the wall and everything, and and find the symbols in the tavern. So basically what you have to do is come inside the area with the pages, and every time start from the back of the room right here, in the hallway basically. And the one you find in this area right here, the page you find here, it's always going to be the first trap you need to do. So basically we have the circle, the eye in a circle, that's number one. And then the second one, it's always going to be on these three beds right here. Here we have the eye with 4 spikes. And then the third one is always going to be right here on the couch in front of the TV or somewhere there. So this one is going to be the eye with 8 spikes. And the last one will always be down here. Always the last trap is going to be in this room. So we have circle, 4 spikes, 8 spikes, and lastly eyelash. Now you can basically do the traps in this specific order, and you basically are going to do the skip step, which is very, very awesome that they haven't taken this out yet. Also, you can straight away start this by shooting these crystals and lining them up, and you get the brush, and then you can pretty much open the incantation for the light source. And there you go next to it. It's gonna spawn in. I think I do have a little rat right here as well. Yes, I do. Let's scare that away. We're doing the rat Easter egg as well. And then basically what you want to do is just go here, interact. Now you have to kill zombies until that soul box is basically filled. What I like about Citadel compared to other maps is the fact that every zombie that I kill in the quest will give you the normal amount of points. So you don't get like 15 points per zombie, you actually get the whole 100 plus points, which is very, very nice. But there we go. This can get a bit hectic, and it's pretty much done. Very, very nice. Alright, we already opened that, which is awesome. Now let's actually go do the traps. So first one, we need to find this circle. And basically, in order to do the traps, all you have to do is just turn on the trap and get 10 kills while staying in it. So let's find the circle first. It seems like we didn't find the circle inside the castle, so we need to search outside. But I'm taking the slide down here so we can shoot the raven very quick. There we go. Let's shoot it again. By the way, if you have a grenade, you can actually throw it from down here and actually get the raven to fly away, which is awesome. You don't necessarily have to take the slide or anything. And let's actually open this left side right here as well, because there's 2 items we can already pick up without even starting the Easter egg. One of them is going to be the horseshoe right there. There we go. Let's pick that up. And then there's going to be a lightning rod there. What is this? This is not the trap we needed. So let's keep going. Open up this door. Keep in mind that for the traps you are going to need some cash. I think it's 1600 points to start each trap, so make sure you have some essence before you actually start doing this step. There we go. Here's the first one we have to do. Turn on the trap. You have infinite ammo while on this trap, so you can go bananas with it. And you're gonna know that you finished it whenever it basically turns off. Keep in mind that you can do multiple per round, but you need at least 10 zombie kills in order to finish one of the traps. So in this one, we might not have enough. There we go. Time to do the second trap. Very nice and easy. By the way, if you're using the war machine or the death machine, you can sit in one of the traps and just basically have infinite ammo with those things, which is kind of cool. But we done the 4 spikes, now we need to do the 8 spikes. And I'm pretty sure that was like in front of the castle, and I'm 100% sure that we can do another one this round, because we barely killed any zombies from it. The higher the round, the more zombies you're gonna have, so depending on when you do this, you can pretty much do them all in like one round. If you're on the higher rounds or anything. But there we go. And it's kind of nice that the zombies slow down when they go in the trap. Just like that. And now we need to pass around one more time, because we need to do one more trap. And I'm also going to put dead wire on, because I'm going to get another lightning rod, which is going to be right here where kind of speed cola is. There we go. Shoot that electrical box, and then you get another lightning rod. And the last one, we get it when we get the sword. And also at round 10, the knights are gonna start spawning in, so we can get stamps for the swords as well, which is awesome. But let's go do the final trap right now. Here we are. Turn on the trap. Let's start getting kills. And you know you did it correctly when this basically red light will come out of the ground and go into the wall. And Craft is basically gonna start talking. So definitely pretty easy to do the pace skip, and very, very useful as well, because you save so much time. As this Easter egg step can be pretty darn annoying. Okay, let's start killing these guys. And there we go. We've done this as well. Are we gonna get anything good? Let's see. And we did not get anything good, unfortunately. Let's put blue rarity on this. And we should have the knight. There we go. He died right here. And we can actually start doing the swords. And I always like to go first with the lightning sword. And what you want to do is just pick it up and then go down here where quick revive is. And there's going to be an armored zombie spawning in somewhere. Try to have one zombie alive for this step. It can be very, very beneficial. There he is. You kill him. Get the last lightning rod, which is awesome. Keep this guy alive, because he's going to make your life so much easier. And then when you have all 3 lightning rods, you can open the quest items menu and everything and see if you have them all. But basically you get one from the electrical box, one next to Deadshot, and one after you pick up the sword. Come right here where elemental pop is. There's this pod right here. We interact with it 3 times, and there's going to be a lightning sword. And basically what you want to do right now, you're going to have some purple-eyed zombies attacking you. Try to keep the round zombie alive, so this guy, the normal-eyed zombies, alive. And kill only the purple-eyed zombies. While having the sword out, you're going to get hit by lightning. And you have to get hit by lightning 3 times. And after you get hit by lightning, it's going to light up like that. You go and melee that pot. I don't know how it's actually called, so I'm just going to call it a pot. But try to keep that zombie alive, because if you progress around, a lot of zombies are going to spawn in. And as I said, you have to do this 3 times. The first time it happens pretty fast, and then the other 2 times it takes a few seconds. So just sit around, run in circles, try to train that zombie up, and you'll be just fine. There we go. We done it. Then interact with it, put in the sword. And just like that, we have the lightning sword upgraded. And now let's actually upgrade the horseshoe as well. And for that, what you gonna do is just go into the cannon and shoot yourself with it in spawn. And we're gonna get struck by lightning in the air. And then we're gonna wait for a few seconds. And there's gonna be a small storm happening either there or there. For us, it's going to be right here. Some zombie spawns. Pick up the upgraded horseshoe. And now take it exactly on the left side of the gobblegum machine right here. Put it down, and then there's gonna be like another soul box, much like the one in the castle. Just like that, get kills until it's filled up and everything. Again, you get maximum amount of points for getting these kills, and that is awesome. You can farm some nice points as well. This used to be like one of the best ways to farm XP and everything. And then after he's done, get your lightning sword out, smack that, and then you have your incantation already opened. Alright, now that we're done with that, I have on me 3 Molotovs, and I can actually start doing the incantation for the fire one. And what you want to do is come up here at the castle, and there's 3 fireplaces that you have to light up. You can use the fire sword if you have it done by now, or you can use Molotov or Thermonades. There's one up there. That one's going to be a bit more finicky to hit, but not very bad. And then there's going to be another one down up here, just like that. Keep in mind that if you press a round, the fire is going to go out, so then you have to like do it again. So try to do all 3 in one round. And right now we're waiting a bit because there's going to be a doppelgas that will spawn in. There's a lot of zombies right here. So let's wait for that doppelgas to spawn in. It should like pop up any second now. There he is. Let's take him down. We have like a nice insta-kill right here. He's dead. And after he dies, he's gonna drop an Ankh. That's Raw's Ankh basically. And take it right here on the right side. Again, it's gonna be like another soul box, which you can do. And just like that. That was super fast. Okay, another helmeted zombie, which is awesome. And actually, what I like to do for this step, have 1 zombie alive as well. Because doing the swords with like a lot of zombies can be pretty darn annoying. So let's try to keep a zombie alive. And while we kill the zombies, we have the Raven Stallion. We can actually go down here in the Undercroft and start doing the incantation for the Dark Sword. So basically we do the same thing, put that down, start killing zombies and everything. And this is gonna be the last incantation that we have to do. So that's awesome. Just get kills, just like that, and it is done. That's awesome. And while I'm down here, right behind this couch, there is going to be a bonus points. Okay, let's kill all these guys. Just like that. Awesome. Now, oh, look at that. There's another one of these guys. I'm actually going to keep it with me so I can bring him into the room. And right now, I think I'm going to do the light sword. So we open up this one. I'm going to get that zombie to spawn in. Where are you, buddy? There. Let's get this stamp. And then open up another one. I always like to do last the fire sword just because it's the easiest. So we pick that up. And there's gonna be these glowing parasites that will spawn in. There's gonna be 4 of them. Kill 1. And then as you can see, your sword is gonna like start glowing and everything. And you wanna take it where kind of Speed Cola is. Don't kill 2. Kill only 1 because we have to kill all 4 individually and then hit a door. So we come down here where we got the lightning rod. And we smack the door while having the sword glowing. There we go. Kill another one. Hit that guy. Try to not kill both of them at once. There we go. Smack one more time. And there we go. The last one. Smack it and then interact with the door. And it's going to take you to this secret pathway. And now you're going to need a bullet weapon. Interact with that. And then you basically have to follow the symbols from that pedestal right there. Shoot them in the order. The order is always going to be the same, so after you do it once, you pretty much learn it. And there we go, that's it. Very, very easy and fast. But it can be pretty annoying with zombies because, yeah, hitting the parasites can be a bit annoying. Alright, now, let's do another sword. And we're gonna do the Raven Sword, which is gonna be a bit more annoying because that one has like a special code you have to put in. But before you do that, while taking back the Light Sword, we can actually open up the incantation as well, which is awesome. So we go here, smack that, and incantation opened. Now let's actually do this one. And for this one, you always have to pick up the bones that are in this room. They can be either there, they can either be here, sometimes on this table, and sometimes in here. They always spawn in after you talk to Craft. So whatever you do, talk to Craft. Otherwise, you cannot get them. But right now, we need to go to the tavern in spawn. All right, here we are. What you want to do is go downstairs. And right across from that portal, there's this wall right here. Interact with it a few times. And now we have to put in a code. Every time is the same, depending on the bone you have. And I think I'm gonna put on the screen right now a picture with like every combination depending on the bone you have. So for us, it's gonna be arrow up. So that one, and then I think this one. And if you did it correctly, this thing is gonna spawn on the ground. And you only need one zombie alive for this one because you're gonna have to train. And basically there's gonna be these orbs coming out of that wall, and you have to guide those orbs to go in the hole right there. Basically these orbs are trying to attack you, and if they hit you, they do a bit of damage. But you basically have to like sort of guide them into that hole. After you put 3 in, this one is gonna move to a different location. Second one, let's see, it's gonna be right here. It can be here as well on the second one. And now again, we have to wait for 3 orbs to come here and just drive them in. And then the last one is gonna be up there. And having one parasite alive is actually super easy compared to having one zombie alive, because you're gonna get hit a lot if there's only one zombie. But basically you just do this, have some decoys with you, use ether shot, because even if you're going to ether shot, the orbs are still gonna follow you, which is okay, I guess, for this step. Got a random zombie spawning in right here. There we go. Just chill around. We got one there. Very nice. Another one. And then another one. Awesome. Now it's done. That thing is gonna go back to the wall where we put in the sword. You gotta wait for it. This step can be a bit annoying because it's like super slow and everything. I really wish those things would like move a bit faster. But that's totally fine. There we go. It's back inside the wall. What you want to do is just go interact with it. Sword is gonna go into the dark ether basically. And then it's gonna come out as the Raven sword. Just like that. Awesome. Now I'm gonna take the portal again because I'm gonna go open up the incantation in the underground where we did the soul box basically. Okay guys, finally we got a stamp. If you're not getting a stamp, make sure you progress your round because usually you get only one night zombie per round. So let's do the fire sword right now. All you have to do is pick it up, and then while you are in the jug room, go up here. There's this dragon, interact with it. Now we have to actually take fire from some fireplaces and bring it back here. And this step, it's actually very, very cool. And you don't need stamina up, you don't need juggernaut or anything like that. Basically, you pick up the fire from here. As you can see, you take damage, but you have like super speed and everything. And if you slide into a zombie, you kill him. And you refill your health fully. So all you have to do is just kill a zombie while in that state, and you get full health back. And the game actually spawns zombies in like perfect locations for you to actually kill them, so you will never die basically when you do this step. And then there's going to be 2 more fireplaces in spawn. There's going to be one exactly when you spawn in right here in the corner. So you pick this up, and again, as you see, you take damage, but slide into a zombie, kill him. You don't need PhD or anything, you can just like slide because you have this super speed. You can actually punch them as well, but I'd rather be sliding because it's just a lot easier. There we go. Bring it back. Just like that. And now there's only one more thing to do. And that's pretty much it. And last one's gonna be right outside here. Outside of spawn on the left side. Pick that up. Slide into the zombies. Just like that. If you have a PhD slider as well, it's gonna be even more insane how fast you can go with this. But there we go. Interacted it, sword is done, dragon is gonna spit some fire on it, and there we have it. Now don't forget to open up the incantation chest from outside here, and we're pretty much done with the swords and incantations. Now we have to do the orb step, but first we need to open up to find the orb. And the way you do that is by going to the wall right here on the right side of stamina, the one we basically got from doing the page skip. So you look there, and we have to keep we have to kind of remember the order that we have there. So first we have stag, dragon, lion, raven. So we have stag, dragon, lion, raven. So we go here in the night room. The stag is going to be the electric sword. We pick up the incantation as well. And what you want to do is just hit the knight with the incantation and then inspect your sword. So we got stag, dragon next. Pick up this. We take the dragon incantation. Keep in mind, every incantation is going to be in this room. Hit that. Inspect. And there we go. He's going to do that animation. Then it's going to light up yellow. There we go. Now we have lion. We do the same thing. You don't need to do the full inspect. You can just like do the inspect for like a second and then you can cancel it. It's still gonna count. And then lastly we got raven, just like that. And I also like to keep the raven sword on me because we need to get some kills with basically dark energy, I'll call it. And there we go, we got the orb. And now this step can be a bit finicky and annoying, but not very hard. You pick it up, go up here, put the orb in the wall right here and start the elemental. Basically what you need to do in this one, you have these green orbs and all you have to do, you don't need to get kills or anything. You just have to run through them. And I think you need to run through like 10, maybe 10 or 11, something like that. You can get kills along the way, of course, to protect yourself from the zombies, but you don't need to get kills in order to pass this step. You just have to run through them. And having PhD slider on this step can be very, very useful. Just because you move so much faster. Some of the orbs will disappear exactly when you get to them. Most annoying thing, look at that. I hate that. A zombie comes out of it and it literally disappears. We're very unlucky right here. There we go. There we go. I think we're almost done. Another one spawned here. That one disappeared from there. Another one spawned right here. And I think we're almost done. Almost. This one. This one. And I think that's it. Yeah. After it's done, pick the orb up. And then we have to do this for every type of sword in the game. So next one we're going to do Raven because it's going to be downstairs. And you have to place the orb every time where the original incantation was. So we come down here, right on the left side, put it there, start the elemental challenge, and now we need to get kills either with the incantation or with the ultimate ability of the sword. And because I picked up some incantations before, I have four because I have 2 on me and then 2 more here. And I'm waiting for zombies to gather up, and I'm just using the incantation. If you have them like bunched up, you can do it super quick. There we go. I think that should be it. Yep. Whenever that red pulse is happening, you know you're done. Let's pick it up, and every time I'm doing the lightning sword, and I'm taking the slide towards spawn, but before I take the slide there, I actually like to pick up an incantation from over here, just so I have, again, 4, like we had for Raven. I'm gonna go into... Okay. I got hit while being in Ether Shroud. Very fun game sometimes. Very, very fun games. That's okay though. Let's take the slide. We are back in spawn. Again, all we need to do is interact to that, start the elemental. And then just get kills using this. Dead wire works as well. The lightning sword works as well. You can like use shock charges, I think, to shock zombies and then kill them. I don't know 100% if that works, but I know that dead wire activation works. But the zombies need to die from the electrical damage itself. But there we go, that one's done as well. And now we have only one left to do. And that one's of course going to be the fire one. Don't forget to pick up the orb. And now we're basically going... to the fire incantation spot. Let me use this double points a bit. There we go, we pick up the fire incantation. And this one is going to be right across from that ammo cache. And I think before I'm doing this, I'm actually just going to take Jog again. The Jog is very, very important. I think it reset it. Did it reset? No, it did not. Alright. Gather up a bunch of zombies. I feel like this one is the easiest one to do because it doesn't require a lot of zombies for some reason. There we go. And is that it? Yep, there we go. That's done. Very, very nice. I'm not gonna pick up that nuke. Pick up the orb. And then you need to take it with you and bring it to where the wall with the symbols was. So take a left side right here. We go on the right side of stamina and just interact with the wall, just like that. And now we basically have to wait for a few seconds for this wall to open up. We're gonna have zombies coming from outside there. I always like to just sit here and mow them down while they come in. There we go, the wall opens, you go inside here, and you pick up the Guardian key. Right now we're pretty much ready for the boss fight, but of course we're not gonna go right now because we have to get pack 3, we need to get legendary, we need to get all the perks in the game. So I'm gonna skip ahead until I get all of those, most likely around 25 or 26 because Wonder Fizz is gonna spawn in, and then we're gonna go in the boss fight. Alright guys, here we are, round 25. We pretty much got all the perks that I wanted. I didn't get Dead Perception because I really don't feel like I need it. I got double tap, Deadshot, things like that are going to be extremely important. And of course PhD with PhD slider augment, because that's going to save our life a lot. And before we go into the fight, always try to get your max ammo from over here, the free one next to Speed Cola, in case you don't have enough ammunition for this fight. We're not going to need too much a sword. I'm not going to try to focus on the swords too much on this game. I'm going to show you that you don't necessarily need you need them to take this guy out. It's pretty good for taking down the armor very fast, but I just like doing it, you know, the good old-fashioned way, using an actual weapon. And I always love this boss fight arena. I think they've done such an amazing job with this boss fight arena. It's so good. And the fact that it like gets smaller and smaller. And there we go. Here we are. Starting damage. Look how much damage we're doing in the armor with this weapon. Like, legs are broken. I'm gonna try to focus on breaking all the armor first. Like, GPR is one of the best weapons to take down this guy. Just because he's so good against that armor. There we go. Chest broken. I think he has one more hand. And there we go. He kind of broken all the pieces. Now they start doing damage to that thing. I'm using double standard augment. But I think I should have used double impact. But there we go. Phase 1 is pretty much done. Just like that. That was pretty darn quick. Wasn't it? That was pretty darn quick. Also, this nebula looks kind of fire in here, not gonna lie. Looks kind of fire. Alright, now we have to kill zombies. This is the part where I like to use the sword. Because from what I've seen, getting kills with a sword basically tends to drop a lot more armor. The zombies drop a lot more armor when they die by this, so you're gonna have one with you nonetheless, so just use it. If you wanna deal damage to the boss with the sword, you can, but it's the best if used when you are in Ether Shroud. Because the boss will just try to like stomp you and everything, so going into Ether Shroud will make you invisible so the boss will not attack you. Also, you can parry the stomps of the boss, but it doesn't like stun him or anything, so he's just gonna keep doing that and you don't have time to like do damage after the parry. So if you wanna use the sword on the boss, just do it while being in the Ether Shroud. Love that ultimate ability of this sword. Look how much armor we have on the floor, you see that? Alright, but after you've killed the Doppelgast, he's pretty much about to come back. So get ready for phase 2, because I feel like this one is like the most annoying. Because this is the part where he like just spits non-stop. And this is where PhD comes in super clutch. Because you can get out of these attacks extremely fast. But look at the amount of damage we're doing, man. This is nuts. This is insane. Look at that. We're already on the chest part. And we're doing around 5,000 damage and the fire rate is so quick. I mean, phase 2 is pretty much done. Look how much damage we're doing even in the non-crit spot. There we go. Phase 2 is done. Just like that. That was actually pretty darn amazing. We're doing almost 2,000 damage in the non-crit. That's awesome. Alright, now we gotta kill zombies again. I wanna whip out my sword. And this time we're gonna have an amalgam spawn in. And for that amalgam, we're gonna use one of the incantations. There we go. Let's take down these guys. Very nice and easy. Just like that. Right, everybody go there for a second. Got like a nice thumbnail right here. I always forget to take thumbnails, I'm sorry. I have to do him. Oh, it seems like I have double or nothing augment. Okay. I always forget about my augments to change them up and everything. But double or nothing on this weapon is pretty good. You can do the increased fire rate even more, but you burn through ammo so quick. It's insane. Alright, Amalgam is about to spawn in. I'm gonna throw another decoy down there. And I'm going to pick up this incantation, because the electric incantation one-shots that dude. And the fire one as well. There we go. He's about to come out right now. I'm going in Ether Shroud. And I'm just doing so much damage to his chest. One more time, because I had to extra charge on. And goodbye, Mr. Guardian. There we go. Easy enough? Yeah, that phase 3 went by so quick. You can still do the drill charge and everything. They kind of nerfed it a bit, but you can still do it. But I don't like cheesing zombies. So this is how you beat it extremely easy. So that's gonna be it, guys. As always, make sure you smash the like button, subscribe for more content. Let me know in the comments what you want to see next. And I guess I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a great one. Bye-bye.